All right, we're going to begin by optimizing a page that's just been provided. This is my first few moments looking at it, and I don't think you would take very many marketers very long to start deciding right away that this page is pretty weak. I mean that with all due respect, but I actually would beg to differ, at least in one key area. This page doesn't have a fancy slogan at the top. It certainly doesn't have the sort of hero shot that you would see in some rotating banner. It doesn't have a strong headline, and that should be changed. It certainly doesn't have a subheadline. The paragraphs are long, but there is something sort of campy slash organic slash genuine that this page somehow conveys. And you might be surprised that pages like this in our experiments often outperform some of those slick pages we're also used to seeing. Now, I want to help this marketer, and I believe it was submitted by Roy, and we're going to help him. But first of all, Roy, what I want to caution you is that as you optimize this page and provide a just professional design to it, be careful that you don't lose that genuine feel that it conveys. You're selling, after all, an organic product, and so I think you have an opportunity to take the essence of this page and double down on it. You need a strong headline that helps me understand what's unique and why I should read the story that's below. That should be with a subheader that easily transitions into the content below. And remember, the goal of the headline is to capture attention and convert it to interest. That's all it has to do. You have a fairly detailed story, long paragraphs. I would shorten the paragraphs. I would use bullet points. I would use bold font in the story. I would have a designer bring a little more design element to the way the photographs lay on the page, and even to the way you're using your text. I could talk about the conversion index. We're all so familiar with it. It's rich and can be applied in this situation. But really, I want to caution you, because as you optimize the page, if you're not careful, you'll lose what's special about the message. Now, if you drill down deep, there's a story here of how this wine came about, and the story's interesting, and the idea that you can come and participate and see all of these things connects. So I would capture that, but I would use a headline, a subheadline. I would stress in the beginning the value proposition, and then I would tell the story in a way that helped me believe in that value proposition. This is one of those situations where a video could be very powerful. I don't know, perhaps you have videos elsewhere, but I would consider a video that interviewed the right people, not the classic sales video, but an organic, sort of very authentic story, shot on location and allowing you to talk about the things that make this special and the story behind it. That could be compelling. Beyond that, I know there's nav on the left, and but I don't really see a clear call to action here. I see view them here when it talks about something. But what is it you want me to do when I arrive at this page? The objective is not clear to me, and if I don't know what it is, then you're likely not accomplishing it, because the visitor shouldn't have to work hard to understand it. So, in summary, to every marketer who's watching us talk about this, let me remind you that sometimes when we get all excited about the latest technology that we can apply to a page or the most beautiful design, we miss the most important element, the soul of what we're trying to talk about. And this page has some of that soul. Don't lose it, Roy. And at the same time, there's a lot more you can do here to communicate it more effectively.